Hey guys, Kapper here and welcome back. Today we are going to talk about a topic that in my deer hunting lifestyle I learned can be extremely valuable. And we're going to kind of just compare the difference between an electric side by side and a gas powered ATV or a gas powered UTV. I'll just show you the evidence that I have and then you decide if you think it's legit or not. But let's have some fun. Okay, so first I'm going to start out with showing you guys how exactly I learned how detrimental gas ATVs really are. First, I'm going to play an excerpt of this video here, which I will link in the description because it's definitely a must-watch video if you own land or if you're thinking about buying or selling land. Let's watch this clip and then I'll show you how I learned about gas ATVs. So here's where things went south really fast. We have this beautiful farm. I'm doing all this incredible work and we got these two neighbors. The one on the left here had 5 acres. The one on the right had 10. All of a sudden now the one on the left was building a huge deer tower, literally right on the property line. Keep in mind, all he had was grass in his backyard. He had a lawn. So he builds a deer tower overlooking my food plot and the bean field in the front. The guy on the right basically did the same thing. He put up a ground blind right on the corner. So not only did he wreck my property, but he wrecked the other guys to the north there. Okay, so here's how I learned about gas ATVs and the effect they have on deer. We're going to start with the guy on the right here. He had 10 acres. Matter of fact, he used to own this whole farm. He inherited it and sold it off. So anyways, I was friends with the guys back on this. There was a 40 or 50 acre parcel here, and they were doing QDM. They were after big deer. And so just one really quick story out of many. During gun season, I believe they were sitting in this food plot here that was several hundred yards away from the corner here where this gentleman had a corn pile and a ground blind. Of course, it was on the corner of mine and theirs. So anyways, they had a shooter buck come out, broad daylight, you know, because he's hidden in this cedar swamp by all these trees. And he comes out with his four-wheeler heading out to his blind at, 2 in the afternoon. And as soon as that buck heard that ATV heading that direction, he was gone. And they lost that opportunity. And I've also had similar experiences when we've had deer sitting right here where I had a soybean plot and a clover plot in front of our camper. It was probably at least 200 yards away. The same thing. When he would come and take that four-wheeler, man, them deer would just scatter and disappear for a good amount of time. So that's kind of how I learned, in addition to reading a billion articles. I'm like a lot of you guys, I try to keep learning. But now I'm going to show you my real life experiences with the electric, why I got an electric, and here's just some of my proof. So let's have a little bit of fun. Muddy spot. I probably shouldn't go this way. Okay, so switching over to the electric. In case you're wondering how I get all kinds of camera angles and that, I'm going to do a separate video on this, but I have managed to cheat cellular trail cams by using these home security wireless cameras, but I'm going to do a separate video on that, so stay tuned. So anyways, here I am sitting out in my house plot just yesterday evening enjoying a nice hunt on a brassica plot, and I saw 7 or 8 deer. Here's a few of them that I saw, but one of the ways that I try to keep my hunting fresher is that I have Mrs. Kapper come out and pick me up when she's available. And yes, guys, I know I'm very, very lucky. And plus, we live here, so this is, all my hunting is right in our backyard. So I'll have her come out with the electric and bust the deer out of the field, so she can come pick me up from the blind. It just keeps it a lot fresher rather than me busting them out. There are other ways. You can use predator calls and like raccoon calls and things like that. But I'm going to just show you the proof here in the pudding as far as how much less an electric spooks the deer, and then you just make your own decision. So what often happens is right at dark I'll have 5, 6, 7, or 8 deer in my food plot. And if Mrs. Kapper is home, I'll ask her if she can come rescue me with the electric. So I'm going to show you the trail cam footage and our security camera footage of what time she rescues me and busts these deer out with a quiet electric with the lights on, and how fast they come back in. And you can make your own decision on gas versus electric based on what you see. Okay, this is 5:25 p.m. She's coming in to pick me up from my blind. I hop in the electric. We're on our way out here at 5:32 p.m. literally. Let's just take a listen to the electric quick. Okay, that was us at 5:31 p.m. I'm going to show you the next clip of the deer coming back into the plot. You can make your own decision, and thanks for joining us. Don't forget, hit the like button and stay tuned for more fun stuff like this. Thanks a lot.